7 years ago, I'm dating this girl. We're 12 years old. But my teacher sneaks up behind us. We're like sitting outside the classroom and comes up to remind us and says that we have footy day tomorrow. So we get to wear our footy colours. And then my girl asks me, what are you going to be wearing tomorrow? And I say, like a jersey, maybe some footy socks and some face paint. And then she says, well, at least your face won't go red tomorrow. And I'm like, what did you just say to me? I thought we were meant to be ride and die. You were never meant to judge me. So that's my first ever insecurity, and that's my red face. So next time, Jack, whenever your face goes red, just put your head down so nobody sees you. I think we break up a couple of days after that event. I don't know if that was the main thing, but it definitely played a role. And then I go to high school my first day, and I get called a waggot with an F because my socks were too high. So that's insecurity 2 added. And then I think a few hours later, I was in a class with a bunch of guys, and I was like the only one sitting like a female, which I found very insecure. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just, high school, that's what it's like. So I had at least 7 or 8 insecurities within the first week of school. 2 years later, start of year 8, I had hundreds of insecurities, but they weren't mine. They were other people's, leached onto me. So that first insecurity I had with my red face, my main one, which always has haunted me, was never mine. It was my girl's, which she had gotten from somebody else, which was their insecurity, and it goes on and on and on and on. It wasn't actually ours. And that's the first thing to stop giving a fuck. And that is realizing that insecurities are not yours, they are other people's, leached onto you. Like in high school, there's a bunch of rules you need to play by, and if you break one of these rules, you're labeled the weird kid or the cringe kid. And I broke many of those rules. So if you can somewhat relate to me, give me literally 2 or 3 minutes and I will try my best to help you go from giving lots of fucks to giving not many fucks. After understanding this, it got a whole lot better for me, allowing me to recall in a mold like this with a bunch of people. I'm still nervous, I'm not perfect, but I'm getting there. First thing that's important is listing out all your insecurities, or at least identifying them in your mind, and get to the root of them all. So with the red face one, for example, the root of that was my girl in year 6 when I was 12 years old. That's where it came from. So I don't care if you have 100. Write them all down, list them out, and get to the root cause of them. And then the second thing, I know it sounds very counterintuitive to what all these confidence coaches say, but get out at the max 5 of your insecurities that you genuinely care about. So let's say with the skin, right? One of my biggest insecurities was my skin. I'm gonna choose to be insecure about that. But I'm not gonna choose to be insecure about a bunch of things that don't matter. Right, how I walk, if I walk a little bit funny, if I speak a little bit funny, I'm not really gonna care about these insecurities. I'm only gonna care about the ones that actually matter. So pick 5 that actually matter and do your best. Make sure you can control them and do your best to, fix them, if that's the right word to use. So you're something like your height. You can't do much about that. It's something you wouldn't give much value to. And just focus on these. Just focus on them. Don't overthink about the rest. Just focus on the main ones. And the last step that really helped me, and this is the most important thing, and this allowed me to go from average to confident. I can confidently say that I am confident after understanding this. And that is cleansing yourself. I don't mean your body, I don't mean some spiritual top shit. I mean cleansing your mind. I think that's the most important thing. So get these insecurities that are holding you back from being your most confident self, and stop judging other people for them. And you'll start to see that you aren't so anxious within yourself about them. Like let's say you see someone with really bad skin. Instead of judging this person, sympathize with this person. They might not be able to afford Whole Foods. They might come from a poorer household and they can't control that. Something like you see a 5'4" dude down the street. Instead of mentally judging him for his height, understand that you can't control that. That's something you can't control. That's something he cannot control. So there's no point in judging other people for it. And you'll start to see, once you cleanse your mind, you won't be as insecure in yourself. That is the most important thing. Stop judging other people for what you find insecure. It's not going to fix your problems overnight, but it's definitely going to help. And let me just get a thumbnail real quick in a pretty busy area, inspired by Tyler Jones. Yo, what's up? You want to be in the video, bro? You want to be in the video? Yo, what's up?
Can we get a photo?
Yeah, 100%, yeah. What's your like best advice for someone who's like a bit anxious, bro?
A bit anxious about themselves?
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
deep
like
breaths, have confidence,
yeah, 100%.
and don't listen to others.
Nah, that's 100%. Good shit.
I
Yeah,
would say like do something that like makes you happy.
yeah,
And stuff
100%.
that like
Yeah,
gets you like happy in life, you know?
Yeah,
Like do
100%.
something that like
yeah,
you feel good doing. You know?
100%, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it.
And
Wait,
no
good meeting you, boys.
Right,
Yeah, 100%. Hey, Zaya. Nah, that's awesome. I ran into like 5 people today. It's good as. Like, I should really get a haircut. It's getting way too long. It's like way too messy. But my bro or sister, if you're watching this, doesn't matter. It all starts within. People see you as they see themselves, and it's exactly the same for you. So I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna head home, and you have an amazing day.